Hello everyone, today I'm going to show a reaction called the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. We are going to use a catalyst for this reaction. Normally this hydrogen peroxide does not decompose at room temperature. In other words, it is still decomposing, but it requires a catalyst for it to decompose rapidly. And the catalyst that we are using is potassium permanganate or potassium manganate. It goes by the formula KMnO4. Now the hydrogen peroxide is going to require this catalyst and it's going to decompose into water and oxygen. So hydrogen peroxide is H2O2, the catalyst is KMnO4, it's going to produce water and oxygen. Now let's balance this out to 2 on both sides. Now that this is balanced, we can finally know this, we can understand this whole basics of this reaction. So the oxygen is being produced as the product and the water is produced as water vapor. Now, because there's going to be oxygen produced, we are going to test the oxygen gas by using a glowing splint test. A glowing splint is not necessarily a burning splint. However, it is a splint that has been snuffed. The burning has been snuffed out of the wooden splint. And so this is oxygen is going to relight or relit the glowing splint. And therefore, we can see that there's oxygen that's being decomposed as well. Okay, so the video here shown is that we are first going to add a good amount of hydrogen peroxide. This is concentrated hydrogen peroxide, so it does rather decompose or rather reacts quickly. Then we are going to add a good amount or the precise amount of potassium permanganate. The potassium permanganate is a solid, dark crystal solid that is going to act as the catalyst for the reaction. Since oxygen gas is going to be produced, we have to use a light split to test for oxygen gas. So we can see that we have lighted a splint, a wooden splint. Now for oxygen gas test, we need the splint to be actually glowing. We cannot make the splint burn. So we have to try to make it burn out a little bit until the wooden splint is almost glowing but not also fading. Please do note that the hydrogen peroxide is still decomposing rather slowly, but we haven't added the catalyst yet.
When you add catalyst, glowing. Okay, I don't see any glowing.
So the splint was actually glowing.